Welcome back to the channel, where we cover the latest AI news, AI updates, and the AI revolution shaping our future. Today's episode is absolutely packed. We've got OpenAI turning ChatGPT into a real workflow control center with full MCP tool support. We've got ByteDance going head-to-head with Google's Nano Banana model with its brand new Seedream 4.0. We've got DeepAgent letting you build apps with payments in minutes. Adobe is unleashing enterprise-grade AI agents that plug directly into business ecosystems. And Claude AI from Anthropic is now editing Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and PDFs for you without even opening them. This isn't just AI theory anymore. This is AI productivity, AI business impact, workflow automation, and generative AI at scale. So let's dive right into the AI revolution that's unfolding right now. OpenAI's game-changing update. Let's start with OpenAI, because this one changes how you actually use ChatGPT. For years, ChatGPT has been a brilliant conversational tool, answering questions, writing text, generating ideas, helping with research. But people have always asked, when will ChatGPT stop just talking and actually start taking action? That moment is here. OpenAI has unlocked full MCP tool support in ChatGPT's developer mode. And this is a revolution for workflow automation. What does that mean in plain English? Well, before, ChatGPT could pull information from systems. You could ask it to summarize data or fetch context. But now with MCP tools, it's not just reading, it's acting. Think of it like this. ChatGPT is no longer just your research assistant. It's now your control center. Need to update a Jira ticket? ChatGPT can do it. Want to fire off a Zapier workflow? Done. Need to edit something inside your CRM? You can handle that straight from the chat window. Want to link multiple services into a chain of actions? ChatGPT can orchestrate it for you. This is the AI revolution in productivity. How to enable it? Here's how it works. 1. Go into Settings, Connectors, Advanced. 2. Flip on Developer Mode. 3. Plug in your own MCP servers inside the Connectors tab. 4. Once you're in Developer Mode, those servers appear right inside ChatGPT's Composer. From there, ChatGPT communicates with your systems using protocols like SSE and streaming HTTP. And yes, authentication is supported with OAuth if your tools require it. The best part? You can toggle specific tools on or off, refresh them whenever you update your server, and keep everything perfectly in sync. Why this is big. Now here's why this is huge. ChatGPT can now use any tool your connector exposes. And not just read-only fetch or search functions. Full write actions. That means you can prompt ChatGPT to first read a repo file, then write a modified version back, then ignore everything else. It can follow sequences and execute real workflows. This is the first time ChatGPT truly becomes an AI operator, not just a passive assistant. Of course, with great power comes great risk. OpenAI has put safety barriers in place. Every tool call shows you the full JSON input and output before anything runs. And any write action requires your explicit approval unless you choose to let it remember. But make no mistake, this is a paradigm shift in AI productivity. The AI future is not just about answering questions, it's about running your business, automating workflows, and executing real tasks. And with this update, OpenAI just took a massive step in that direction. ByteDance takes on Google. Now let's move on to the next big story. ByteDance. Yes, the same company behind TikTok is making serious waves in AI. Their new model, Seedream 4.0, is going head-to-head with Google's Gemini 2.5 flash image, nicknamed Nano Banana. ByteDance claims Seedream 4.0 beats Google's Nano Banana in prompt adherence, alignment, aesthetics, and if true, This is a serious challenger. What makes Seedream 4.0 different? Seedream 4.0 is essentially a fusion of their earlier models. It takes the text-to-image strengths of Seedream 3.0. It combines them with the editing power of Seedit 3.0. That combination gives it both generation quality and editing accuracy. ByteDance says inference speed is over 10 times faster than earlier versions. That means images generate in a fraction of the time. And here's the kicker: pricing. In China, Seedream 4.0 costs $30 per 1,000 generations. On Fall.ai for global hosting, it's around $0.03 per image. Compare that to Google Gemini 2.5 Flash image at around $0.039 per image. It may seem small, but at scale, those price differences matter, especially for startups and enterprises running millions of generations. Market context. On public leaderboards, Gemini 2.5 Flash image still holds the top spot for generation and editing. Seedream 4.0 hasn't been scored yet, but if ByteDance's claims hold up, we may see a serious shakeup. And remember, the AI scene in China is heating up. Companies like Kuaishou and Tencent are pushing aggressively. The government has even recognized copyright for AI-generated content, with mandatory labeling rules now in place, so the competition isn't slowing down. ByteDance is clearly positioning Seedream 4.0 as a faster, cheaper, highly capable alternative to Google's models. And for anyone in generative AI or AI business pipelines, this is one to watch closely. DeepAgent and Stripe payments. Next up, DeepAgent. This one is aimed directly at creators, freelancers, and small teams. And it's all about one thing: getting paid faster with AI-powered apps. DeepAgent can now generate a real app from a single prompt and integrate Stripe payments as a first-class feature. Think about how painful it usually is to set up payments with Stripe. Keys, scopes, environment variables, webhooks, test sandboxes. It takes hours of documentation and coding. DeepAgent fixes that. How it works: you tell the AI what product you're selling, the price, what's included, and DeepAgent scaffolds the whole thing. It sets up checkout, handles Stripe integration, and creates a working app. From there, you connect your Stripe account securely, and all sales flow straight into your bank account. The apps aren't prototypes. They're clean, production-ready builds with 3 funnels. 1. A product page with visuals and Stripe checkout. 2. A workshop page for booking and paying. 3. A consultation page where payments are locked in before scheduling. And it doesn't stop there. You can generate CRMS, Notion-style workspaces, marketplaces, even mini social platforms, all with payments baked in. Why this matters. Here's why this is huge. Traditionally, building an app with payments took months of engineering, multiple developers, and a 6-figure budget. Now, one person got a working paid app live in under 30 minutes. That's not just a cool hack. That's a fundamental shift in the economics of building software businesses. The bottleneck is no longer, can I build this? It's, do I have something worth selling? This is the kind of tool that could completely change the AI business landscape for indie developers and creators. Adobe unleashes AI agents. Now, let's shift gears to the enterprise side of AI, because this is where billions of dollars are at stake. Adobe just made a move that could reshape how major businesses run their operations. They've officially rolled out AI agents across their entire Experience Cloud. This isn't hype, this is Enterprise AI baked into the tools Fortune 500 companies already rely on. So, what does this mean? What Adobe is doing. At the core is the Adobe Experience Platform Agent Orchestrator. Think of it as the brain that coordinates all the AI agents. It uses decision science plus language models to interpret intent, what the user or business is trying to achieve, and then activates the right agents to hit that goal. The lineup includes AI agents for audience building, customer journey orchestration, experimentation and analysis, website optimization, data insights, product support. These agents don't live outside of your workflows. They sit inside Adobe's existing products like Journey Optimizer, Customer Journey Analytics, Experience Manager, Real-Time CDP. In other words, they're directly tied to the data businesses are already managing inside Adobe's ecosystem. Who's using it? And adoption is already happening at scale. Adobe says over 70% of Adobe Experience customers are using the AI assistant layer that sits on top of these agents. Big brands include the Hershey Company, Lenovo, Merkle, Wegmans. For these companies, the value is clear. AI agents that don't just answer questions but actually drive customer experiences, optimize campaigns, and deliver real ROI. Customization and control. One of the most exciting parts is customization. Adobe is rolling out Agent Composer to design custom AI agents, Agent SDK to extend functionality, Agent Registry to manage and deploy agents securely. That means enterprises can tune these AI agents within their own brand rules and compliance policies. And because these agents are operating inside Adobe's stack, they're not bolt-on tools. They're woven into the systems businesses already use to manage millions of customer interactions daily. The under-the-hood magic. Here's where it gets really interesting. Adobe has built what they call a dynamic adaptive reasoning engine. Instead of just statically matching intents to actions, the reasoning engine adjusts as customer journeys evolve in real time. That means if a customer suddenly changes behavior, the AI agents adjust strategy automatically. It's like having a team of marketing strategists, analysts, and campaign managers working 24/7, but running on AI. Why this matters? Adobe isn't pitching this as AI for fun. They're pitching it as AI for return on investment. The message to enterprises is clear. Augment teams, lift ROI, personalize at scale. Do it without ripping out your existing workflows. This is Enterprise AI, not as a shiny add-on, but as a core operating system for customer engagement. For companies that live and die by marketing effectiveness, Adobe just made AI agents mission critical. Claude AI edits Office files. Now, let's talk about something incredibly practical. Claude AI from Anthropic just got a major upgrade, and it's one that almost everyone can use. Claude can now create and edit Office-style files directly from natural language. That means Excel files, PowerPoint decks, Word documents, PDFs, all without you ever opening the applications. How it works. You simply give Claude some data or a plain language request, and it spits out a polished file. Need a structured Excel report? Done. Need a slide deck for a meeting? Done. Need a PDF summary of customer feedback? Done. Even better, it can handle large files, up to 30 megabyte uploads and downloads. That means you're not stuck with tiny test cases. The magic feature. The most powerful feature here isn't creation, it's bulk, context-aware editing. You can tell Claude, too. Replace every instance of ABC with XYZD. Convert all USD prices to EUR at today's exchange rate. Change every role label from manager to executive. And it applies those edits across the document while preserving the original layout and formatting. No manual cleanup, no broken templates, just clean, consistent updates in one shot. How this stacks up. Now, Google's Gemini models can also generate docs. For example, you can export deep research into a Google Doc. But where Claude AI pulls ahead is in the speed and precision of edits across multiple file formats. This isn't just about creating something new. It's about fixing, updating, and maintaining the massive amount of business documentation we already have. And let's be honest, that's where most of the pain is. The bigger signal. Here's the kicker. Microsoft reportedly has a deal to bring Claude directly into Office 365. If that happens, you won't just have Claude as a side app. You'll have it sitting natively inside Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. That means automated reports in Excel, instant deck creation in PowerPoint, bulk document edits in Word, seamless formatting in PDFs, and it's all handled by generative AI that understands natural language commands. This could change daily productivity for millions of workers worldwide. Why all this matters. So let's zoom out for a second. Across all these updates, OpenAI's MCP Tools, ByteDance's Seedream 4.0, DeepAgent's Stripe integration, Adobe's Enterprise AI agents, and Claude's document editing. What's the common thread? It's this: AI is moving from theory into action. OpenAI is turning ChatGPT from a chatbot into a workflow control center. ByteDance is proving the AI image generation war is about speed, cost, and usability. DeepAgent is lowering the barrier for creators and freelancers to monetize with AI-built apps. Adobe is embedding AI agents into the heart of enterprise workflows. Claude is solving the daily productivity pain points that affect everyone who touches Office files. This isn't just AI for experiments. This is AI for business, AI for work, and AI for life. The AI revolution isn't coming, it's here. If you're as excited about these AI updates as I am, make sure to smash that like button to help the video reach more people. Subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive into the AI future. Drop a comment. Which of these updates do you think is the biggest game changer? Is it OpenAI making ChatGPT truly actionable? Is it ByteDance taking on Google with Seedream 4.0? Or is it Claude AI editing Office files for you? I want to hear your thoughts. And don't forget, share this video with your friends who want to stay ahead in the AI revolution.